bags full. Thank you. Jason LaRue in the box. Boy, that's a strong single. Austin Kearns would score. But here comes Sean Casey. Eddie Perez gets him easily. Reds up 2-0. But take another look. After Perez gets him easily, he decides to just drop the ball on Sean Casey while he's lying on his back. And Sean says, what, you got to be kidding me. Tempers flare, benches start to come out, and Sean has 2 words to Eddie Perez: Denny Crane. Don't look at me that way, Steve. That's from the practice. If you watch the practice, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's the one with
James Spader and William Shatner, Denny Crane. Reds still up 2-1. Casey's next at bat. Oh, that's gone off of Horacio Ramirez. Casey's first home run of the year. Reds up 3-2. Now, Casey facing former Red and best friend Chris Rietzma for the first time, and the first pitch is gone. This was bittersweet for Casey. He was so upset that Rietzma was traded during the spring training, he missed an exhibition game. So, again, that was bittersweet. Braves down, though. 5-4, 2 outs. Runner on second. Marcus Giles ties it up. That'll score Rafael Furcal, and we go to extra innings, tied at 5. And then, top of the 10th, Andrew Jones. And that came off of Brian Reith, not to be confused with Mark Reith Jr. of Scottsdale. Braves win 9-5 and 10th.
Catherine Mannheim on line 2 for you.
There you go.
Mets and Expos. It's Shea. First and second in the second, Shane Spencer going into right. And they're going to wave Mike Piazza. Juan Rivera comes up with a throw. And look at the tag by Brian Schneider. Oh, the sweet tag. Piazza, meet. Expos down 1-0 in the 5th. Orlando Cabrera. Base hit. Mike Cameron's a Gold Glover out there. No problem. Not so much. Brad Wilkerson scores, and we are tied at 1. Not Mike Cameron's proudest moment. That's down 2-1. Man on second in the 8th. Piazza to center. Wilkerson with a dart to the plate. Kareem Garcia decks Schneider like a Fenway Park groundskeeper. Mets have scored just 1 run in 4 of their last 5 games. Expos win 2-1.
Twins looking for their 7th straight win, hosting the Tigers. Brad Radke on the mound. Do you know who owns the Tigers?
Owns?
Yes, Brad Radke does. He's been dominant against the Tigers. See, there's his face over the Tiger.
I'm sure Brad appreciates that.
Yeah, the green glowing eyes, just like a Tiger.
Yeah, sure.
Just goes right through him. Radke. Tied with Scott Erickson for the best career winning percentage against the Tigers at 16-4. The numbers back up my statement. Top of the first batter. Facing Alex Sanchez was Radke. Sanchez back from missing 2 games with a strained groin. Feels fine now. See? 3 RBIs. Radke facing Fernando Vena. Oh, he's hit. Next batter, Radke facing Pudge. And Ivan Rodriguez doesn't care about this Tiger comparison. Up the middle that goes. So much for Radke and his eye of the Tigers. Detroit up 2-0. Faces Carlos Guillen. That's a base hit. So, you know, the Tigers are just hammering Brad Radke. It's 5-0 in the second. There's Pudge again, opposite way. 4 hits for Pudge in this game. It's 6-0 Detroit. Radke gone after 28 pitches and after allowing 6 runs. His shortest stint in 2 years. Again, not a Tiger on this night. Tigers end the Twins win streak at 6. Going on, looking to beat the White Sox for the 2nd time this season. The bunt by Olivo. Vasquez in the barehanded play and just gets him. Vasquez can't complain. Bottom 4, no score. Now he's facing Carlos Lee, and he'd like this pitch back. Lee's 3rd home run of the year makes it 1-0 White Sox on the board. Top of the 6th now, same score. Alex Rodriguez facing John Garland. 0-2 pitch, and A-Rod, whoa, that's his first home run since April 6th, 2nd overall. A-Rod actually is 4 for 9 in this series. Take another look, though. Alex had no idea where the ball was. And another look, keeping his head on the ball, working on his fundamentals. Top of the 7th, still tied at 1. Garland facing Jorge Posada. 7th home run of the year. That was crushed by Jorge Posada. 7 of his 14 hits this season are homers. 10 of his 14 hits are extra base hits. Bottom 8, 3-1. Vasquez strikes out Maglio Ordonez. Next batter, it's Lee again. And Vasquez knows how to handle him this time. 8 innings, 5 hits, a run and 6 Ks. Yankees win. Mariano Rivera with his 5th save and 6 chances.
Blue Jays hosting Boston. You know, the Jays are baseball's only winless team at home. 0-7 at Skydome. May coming in. Top 3, Doug Mirabelli. Oh, he hit that wicked hard off Ted Lilly, a solo shot. Mirabelli's 2nd of the year, and it's 1-0 Red Sox. Mirabelli up again in the 4th. Say hello to a little fry. his second of the night, a two-run shot. He was 3 for 4. 42% of Mirabelli's hits have gone for extra bases. He's got 5 hits this season, 3 of them home runs. Top 8, 3-2 game, David Ortiz. That's a fair ball. And David Ortiz, a bit of a Louis Tiant fiasco on the base paths here. Flopping in a second. 2 batters later, Kevin Millar. With Ortiz on third, Kerry Lightenberg just a bit outside. Ortiz comes in. Blue Jays 0-8 at Skydome. 3-11 is their worst start ever. In a Wednesday's visit from Tampa Bay, Matt Riley, Eduardo Perez. Single to left, Carl Crawford comes in, and the Devil Rays have a 1-0 lead. They are loaded later in the inning. Up steps Julio Lugo to face Matt Riley, who's in a jam. To right, 1 run comes in. Eduardo Perez, though, going to get thrown out at home by Jay Gibbons. Riley, second in the AL and ERA, was tagged for 7 runs on 9 hits and 4 1/3. Rocco Baldelli in a 1-for-3 skid. The pride of Rhode Island, full of Dell's frozen lemonade. His first home run of the year. It's the Dells. 3-0 Tampa Bay. Top 5, Tino. This is going to stay fair. 3-run shot, third of the year for Martinez. Snapping Baltimore's 5-game winning streak. Devil Rays wins. The big unit coming off a 2-hit shutout at San Diego Friday, proving that surgically repaired right knee appears to be just fine. Diamondbacks looking to turn it around against the Brew Crew at Miller Park, but Arizona's pitching league worst, 6.55 ERA. We said there'd been some pitching, and it's been all Randy Johnson. Facing Craig Counsell in the third, 3 sliders. Milwaukee facing a lefty starter for the first time all year. The unit with 11 Ks Wednesday. Bottom 4, Junior Spivey. Solo shot, and there it goes. Doug Davis allowed 3 runs on 5 hits and 6 1/3. Spivey's second makes it 2-0 Milwaukee. We go to the 6th, runner on third for Steve Finley, and Davis rings him up. Finley gets into it with Mark Wagner, and Wagner, not a lot of patience right there. One more look at why Finley is so peeved. That's the inside corner, Steve. Bottom 7, Milwaukee down 4-3. Scott Podsednik past Richie Sexton. The unit just ran out of gas. Got tagged for 6 runs, 5 earned on 5 hits and 6 2/3. An 8-run Milwaukee 8th gives the Brew Crew a 10-6 win. Arizona's woes continue. They've lost 4 in a row.
Marlins looking to beat the Phillies for the 12th straight time. Second inning, no score. Mike Lowell facing Eric Milton. Lowell's got a 6-game hitting streak. Make it 7. This is out of the park. Makes it 1-0 Florida. That was calm compared to the 7th inning as we fast forward. It's a 5-1 game. Phil's on top in the 7th. 2 out. Luis Castillo on the ground. David Bell comes up with it, and then he throws it away. Alex Gonzalez to score. Make it 5-2 Phillies now. Still 2 out in the 7th. Roberto Hernandez to Miguel Cabrera. First pitch, strike. Second pitch, that's a ball. Third pitch, swinging strike. Fourth pitch, foul ball. Fifth pitch, foul ball. Sixth pitch, foul ball. Seventh pitch, that's a foul ball. Eighth pitch, it's a foul ball. Ninth pitch, all right. 10th ball. The 11th pitch, finally, we have contact into single. Castillo would score, make it 5-3 Phils. 2 out, same score in the 7th, Mike Lowell. Ties up the game on 1 swing. Second of the game. That one off of Tim Morrell, 5-5. Next batter, Will Cordero. Cordero, he's going. His first of the year. It's now 6-5 Florida. Bottom 8, same score. Your pinch hitter for the Phillies, Ricky Leday. Facing Chad Fox, and outfoxed him. Putting the Phillies in front 7-6 with a 2-run blast. Top of the 9th, same score. Billy Wagner facing Mike Lowell, going for the hat trick.
Uh-oh, fly ball left field, and Mike Lowell's done it again.
Billy's the type of guy, he's going to go after you, and I think the key to him is try not to swing as hard as he's throwing it. You know, I think the key is just to try to put the ball in play, and he'll do all the work for you. I was fortunate enough to get good wood on it, and I don't know, it was just icing on the cake for my day today.
Yeah, Losa didn't get caught up in the at-bats because the team was trying to come back. Tie game in the 9th. Placido Polanco off of Armando Benitez in the corner. Strange stuff here. The ball, check it out, will get stuck under the padding. Now, why is Jeff Conine going after it, trying to get the ball out from under the padding? He is not. Polanco goes all the way around the bases, never stops. Jeff Conine just standing there, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Polanco given a ground rule double, and Larry Boa doesn't like it. He says, hey, Jeff should have went after that thing. But he didn't make a play. Anyway, Boa lost that argument. Tie game in the 11th. Mike Lowell going for home run number 4. Pops up to third off of Ryan Madsen. He'll take the 3 homers and walk away happy because in the 12th in the tie game, Juan Pierre running on that play, the pitch out, and the ball is thrown into center field. Error on Mike Lieberthal. Pierre, so quick, advances to third, and 2 pitches later, Luis Castillo. Fundamental baseball, fly ball. Pierre tagging up and gets in safely, and the Marlins have now beaten the Phillies 17 of 19 games dating back to last year. Padres up 2-0, 2-1 pitch. He looks at strike 2. Next pitch by Jake Peavy gets Bonds to look at strike 3. Take another look. What happened here? The pitch moving across the inside of the plate. Top of the 4th, it's 4-0 now, 2-on Mark Loretta. You wanted a homer, you get one from Mark Loretta. Brian Giles also went deep for a second straight game. He drove in 4. The Padres are up 7-0. Bottom 4, second at bat for Bonds against Jake Peavy. Looking at ball 1. Next pitch, that's ball 2. Next pitch, ball 3. Next pitch, Bonds will walk on 4 straight balls. The route is on. The Giants are down 8-0, bottom of the 6th, right? Jake Peavy still can give Bonds anything to look at or hit. In his 3rd at bat, Bonds looks at ball 1. Next pitch, Peavy throws ball 2. Next pitch, Barry can't hit that. That's ball 3. Next pitch, Bonds walks on 4 straight balls for the 2nd time. He would not bat again. Even Warren Sapp had to leave. Hey, Dave Campbell, break down Bonds' swing.
The Angels so far and playing at Anaheim Wednesday. Bottom 2, R.A. Dickey rings up Jeff DeVannen. Gerald Laird throws out Jose Guillen trying to steal second. Ranger shortstop Michael Young with a nice tag to end the inning. 1-1 in the 4th. Guillen. This one up the middle, and there's our man again, Michael Young, with a nice play to get Guillen at first. I'm making that a top play nominee. Young showing great range. With A-Rod's departure to New York, Young's got some big shoes to fill. How does he stack up head-to-head with A-Rod? Well, entering Wednesday, Young beats out Rodriguez in every category. He's hitting .387, 2 homers, 11 RBIs, .565 slugging. The only area he doesn't tower over A-Rod in, salary.
Oh, yeah. Well, who does?
Well, it's like anchoring with Linda Cohn. 1-1 in the 5th. Young facing John Lackey. Lance Nix, Adrian Gonzalez, both coming in on the triple 3-1 Texas. Bottom 5, Adam Kennedy strikes out. Laird to throw to second. Young, another great tag out. Young 2 for 4, drove in 2, stole a base, and the Rangers win 4-1. Mariners looking for their 5th straight win, hosting Oakland. Tim Huddy, his 2nd start against Seattle this year. 7th inning Wednesday. A's with a comfortable 4-0 lead. Hudson plunks Raul Ibanez in the leg, his 3rd hit batsman of the game, and Bob Melvin saying, hey, he's hit 3 of our guys, come on. Hudson had hit only 1 batter all season coming into the game. 2 batters after Ibanez. They're on the corner for John Olerud, single to right. Ibanez scores. Rich Aurelia hustling to 3rd. It's 4-1. The A's still lead. Next up, it's Dave Hansen, and this guy can pinch hit. The 0-2, and it's gone. A 3-run homer ties it at 4. Hansen's 15th career pinch hit home run. He is the active leader, and he's 7th on baseball's all-time list. Creeping up on Gates Brown, of all people. Bottom 8, Hudson still in there. Oh, he gets Booney to ground into the 6-6-3 double play to win the inning. 5th DP turned by the A's. Top 9, let's go to Shigetoshi Hasegawa. Facing Jermaine Dye. First pitch. Oh, Jermaine Dye ropes it to left. It scores 2. Hudson allows 4 runs on 8 hits in 8. He improved to 3-0 this season. 11-5 lifetime against Seattle. The A's busted open late, and they get the 7-4 win at Safeco.
Paul LaDuca, not cold at all. 2nd in the NL in batting average, .468 entering Wednesday. 2 on for LaDuca. It's a blooper, and when you're hitting well, you get hits like this. Just over Aaron Miles. LaDuca 3 for 4, 3 RBI. Dave Roberts scores. Roberts 3 for 3 and 3 stolen bases. Adrian Beltre looking long, and he's got a solo home run. Number 6 already for Beltre. 2 RBI, 2-0 LA. LaDuca up again, top of the 5th. The Dodgers would add 5 runs on 6 singles in the 6th, by the way. Dodgers would win. Hideo Nomo, who threw the only no-hitter in Coors Field history, allowed 4 runs and 13 hits and got his 3rd win in 4 decisions.
Cardinals 4-0 on the road this season as they pulled into Houston on Wednesday night. Boy, were the bats going for Tony La Russa. The offense going all year. St. Louis 1st in the league in runs per game, 2nd in homers per game, 1st in RBIs and slugging. They're hitting everything. Top 1, Ray Langford. Off Tim Redding, down the left field line. That is a solo shot, 3rd of the year for Langford, and just like that, the Cards are up 1-0. Later in the 1st, Scott Rowland. And this guy has really got it rolling. 2-run shot, 200th of his career, 8th of the year for Rowland. He was 3 for 4, 3-0 St. Louis. Top 4, Reggie Sanders up near the railroad tracks, a top play nominee. A 3-run shot is 6th. Cardinals with 16 hits, still in the fourth. Redding still in there, facing Marlon Anderson, who goes yard. A solo shot is fourth. Redding whacked for 8 runs on 9 hits in 3 2/3. Top 6, Ricky Stone facing Jim Edmonds. Bases are loaded, and Edmonds unloads. 5th grand slam of his career, 3rd home run of the year. 5 St. Louis homers. They win 12-6.
Cubs and Pirates. A couple of greats, Chuck Tanner, Jim Leland on hand, watching the Cubs offense, an offense that has had good first innings this year. 4th in the league with 12 runs scored in the first. Josh Fogg pitching for the Pirates. That was his first mistake. First up, Corey Patterson with a man on. Patterson didn't make many mistakes in this game. He was 5 for 5, raising his batting average 56 points from 255 to 311. Later, Moises Alou had 3 RBIs in this one, 2-0 Cubs. And then later, Derek Lee, 2 more runs would score. Josh Fogg didn't retire any of the 6 batters he faced. His ERA is 17 in 3 starts. Anyway, nothing went right for Pittsburgh. Craig Wilson throws home, and even though there's no force out, anyway, 8 runs in the first, a 12-1 victory for the Cubs. Looking at the last 10 games, speaking of the Cubs, Mark Pryor threw close to 50 pitches off the mound Wednesday in Pittsburgh. The Cubs' 23-year-old ace expected to start tossing the batters at the team's extended spring training camp next week. Pryor, of course, recovering from right Achilles tendonitis and a sore elbow.